Alright, welcome once again to my channel, especially to my returning subscribers. I want to appreciate you for always stopping by. And if this is your first time on my channel, please remember to like, comment, and then hit the subscribe button. You can also turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I uploaded a video. Alright, the topic of this video today is love truly blind? What's your take when it is constantly said that love is blind? Are you of the same opinion? Now, let's talk about this. If you ask me, I would firstly say that love is not blind. Why? Because you cannot separate love from attraction. When someone says, I love this lady, I love this man, there are some qualities the person must have seen. There are certain qualities that must have attracted you to the opposite sex for you to profess that, yeah, I truly want to be with this person, I love this person. So how did you identify such? If love was truly blind, how could you have identified certain qualities that you admire in the opposite sex? Because before you fall in love with someone, you talk about attraction, you talk about certain qualities that you admire. It could be the person's physical physique, which is the person's shape, the person's color, height, catwalking levels, courage, the way the person walks, the way the person addresses issues in public, maybe your work colleague. You like the person's accent, presentations, the person is hardworking, and all what have you. You talk about the inner qualities of a person, what comes out of the person, the ability to articulate, to reason well, to act properly, ability to handle issues rightly, and that quality of, respecting every other person. So a lot of all these qualities gets you attracted to someone or gets your attention to someone. So how can you possibly say that love is blind, where you have seen 1, 2, 3 things that would have probably attracted you to someone, and you keep on singing that love is blind, love is blind? Another reason is this: the word ugly and beauty, they are two opposite words, and they are in existence because some people are ugly, some people are beautiful. Sorry to say that. So in some cases, you find someone who is sort of ugly, and you would say the opposite sex who is in love with that ugly person, very beautiful. If love was truly blind, like we've always claimed, how could an ugly person be attracted to a beautiful person? Because the person who is beautiful must have seen the physical attributes of this ugly person. He or she must have fallen in love with, yes, the person goes on to fall in love with that person. You must have seen that this lady, oh, she's ugly, probably she has knocked leg, what we call K-leg, like myself, yet you go on to fall in love with that person. Or you've seen that this person does not really have that facial beauty, he has a kind of deformity and what have you. Yet you move on to fall in love with this person and you claim that love is blind. I want to say in the opposite, that love is firstly not blind, because love sees what every other person out there could see as a negative attribute of a person, yet it goes on to fall in love with that particular person. Love sees that this person has bad tooth, the person has bad breath, this person is not facially beautiful, the person is not outspoken, is not that intelligent, yet you ignore all that and go on to fall in love with that person. That means love is not blind. You see all that aspects, all the wrongs or the negatives in a person, yet you condone it, you accept the person, tolerate the person, the person's differences. You are able to still go on staying with the person, loving this person. That means love is not blind. So generally, You cannot say that love is totally not blind, because love sees all the weaknesses in a person, all the imperfection in a person, the weak points, the physical ugliness in a person, deformity in a person, yet you overlook that person, accepting all these weaknesses, because you know that what the person has got inside, the innermost person of that particular person is quite unique and is something you can tolerate. That means having seen all that negative aspect of that person, then love goes blind, bim, to accepting that person's imperfection. So practically you can see that love is not blind at first, because it sees everything and then decides to swallow all that, to overlook all that, and to move on with that person. That is why in the society you see somebody whom the society tagged ugly finding a special person in his or her life. The people around will be like, wow, could this be true? How could somebody like this have fallen in love with this ugly girl, with this ugly man? Love has seen all that, but then love usually goes for the inner qualities, not the physical attributes. That is to say that love is not blind at first, because it has seen all that which every other person might not want about you, and then decides to what? Go blind and embrace you, start staying with you, start loving you for who you are. That is why I can outrightly say that love is absolutely not blind at the beginning, and after seeing or whatever that every other person wouldn't have seen about you, it goes blind to accepting all your weaknesses. So love is not blind, but later it goes blind. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you pick up something from this topic. Meanwhile, if you think otherwise, that love is practically blind, or that love is totally not blind, just drop your comments in the comment section. Others would love to read and learn from it as well. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and then share this video. Thank you for your time.